holding on for dear life. Maverick is super scared.
What you call relentlessness. You gotta be able to do something nobody has done in order to create results nobody's been able to create. You gotta be willing to go some places that aren't easy to get to either.
All right, new day searching for Nicholas. We're out here on we're on Lake Erie. I don't remember what boat ramp is called. Oregon. We're on the Oregon boat ramp here. We're gonna go out and around, check out some isolated boat docks, boat ramps, and then we're gonna head into the smaller creek, which was, what creek is it?
It's gonna be the Ottawa River.
Which is the Ottawa River. We're gonna check that out, make sure there's nothing in there. If we find some vehicles, we're gonna dive on them. We've got 21 vehicles marked. Let's go find some more. Way too shallow here at this boat ramp. It's 1.5 feet of water.
I'm not even registering. It's so shallow.
Wow, the chart is correct.
See all these big ships out here?
Yeah.
We're not supposed to be out here. That's the ocean.
Not the ocean.
It's the ocean.
I mean, you know, for some people it probably is comparative a little bit. It's big water though. Big water. Lake Erie. One of the Great Lakes.
The smallest of the Great Lakes. But one of the most fierce is Lake Erie.
What lies beneath the surface of Lake Erie?
That's why they call it Lake Erie.
There are 7 boat ramps on the Ottawa River before 75.
What?
Yeah. Plus you've got 1 on this little tributary, 3 on this one. So we've got 11 just boat ramps alone. 11.
What do you feel about today, Maverick? Give me 5.
I don't know.
Give me 5. All right, you know that.
Give me a 5. You don't like it, though.
You're his master. You know, he licked me. He licked me because he loves me, and I just fed him this morning.
Give me a 5. Give me a 5.
See, count your chickens before they hatch. So far, very shallow, guys.
Foot.
No, but you have all these access points we're looking at on the chart. You got to knock those off no matter what.
This one is right here.
Access points and accident points. Look at them all on that peninsula, there. Plus you have roads that come along the water here, and homes, residences. Accidents, mistakes happen.
You see those scrape marks?
Yeah.
That's from people's boats.
Well, at least we know it's soft. Check this badass crane out on tracks right there. That thing is awesome.
So we've already came through here, started out here. Went in here, it was only 1.5 feet. All the way back down, all the way around, back over to here. This is a boat ramp that Doug has seen, and we're going to check it out.
But what's the problem we're having?
Only 2 foot.
Say it again?
It's only 2 foot.
Only 2 feet deep. So really shallow. But you don't know unless you go.
When the sign says danger, no diving, you hit your head.
What does that mean?
Hit your head.
Is that what happens?
It's shallow water. Look, it says.
But what if you're a scuba diver?
Well, that's not technically diving. Huh? There's no cars in here.
Super shallow. All right, now we're gonna come out of there and drop down into the Ottawa River. Is that how you pronounce it?
Ottawa, yeah.
All right.
Let's get out of the shallow water.
See how easy it is to get a vehicle in here. No guardrail, nothing. You have parking lots right there. Nothing absolutely preventing a vehicle from coming in here at all. Completely unencumbered.
Just roll a window down and get out.
Yes, absolutely. But you don't know unless you go. Like, you didn't know for sure that this was shallow until we came here, you know? Like, if you would have just assumed that this was shallow, guess what? That's where your car is that you're looking for, right? Cars driving right here. Again, we have no guardrail and a lot of cars, easy access. Look, 1, 2, 3.
If we had water, it'd be all right.
Yeah, if the water was deeper.
They say if this water
2
was
foot,
deeper,
2 foot
then
deep.
we could probably spend all day here looking
Yeah.
at cars.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm sure when they go off that road, they're recovered right away because they're seen.
Well, and especially it does look like it's got just a little bit of a curve. Just a little bit of a curve, but even a straight road with ice is enough to make you go off.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
It's got lily pads. This is ridiculous.
Check that side.
Process of elimination, big guy.
I understand that, but, well, they're on their way over here.
Who is?
Kyle and Cody in the other boat. When they put in, they didn't realize that we didn't go down the Maumee River. We went down this river, so they backtracked and come around. They should be coming up pretty soon, just to turn back around.
Is it a big help having them here?
It is a huge help. Tomorrow they're going to be even a bigger help because, hey, we got 4.5 feet, almost 5 now, almost 6. Okay, now it's getting a little better. Now we're talking.
Tomorrow will be a huge help with diving.
8 foot. Now we're talking 10 foot. Now we're going to find some cars. Process of elimination, right?
That's right.
Do you think we should?
13 feet.
You think we should send Kyle under there?
No vehicles directly in here, so we're going to go around. We're going to check all this out. Make sure there's no vehicles. I'd like to get on the other side.
Oh man. Thank you.
Aww.
Thank you. Good boy. Yeah, good boy.
But yeah, just check that boat.
Struggles.
Check the other side of that. We'll get that cleared.
Come here.
So, why are you having them go check the bridge?
Well, unfortunately, this boat is amazing. Well, fortunately, this boat is amazing for getting us out of the weather. Unfortunately, we can't fit underneath bridges like that. So, we're lucky and glad to have Kyle with us that he could take that small blue boat right underneath there and get that other side checked out. Yes, I was wrong. I'm glad we went down here to check this bridge because it was 13 to 14 foot deep. And 1 to 2 to 3 feet of water we're driving through. It's depressing that you're taking all this time to go down through there, but you never know until you see it. You can check your gauges, but most of the time they're wrong, the plot maps. Never know till you go. Words of wisdom from Lindsay.
Those are Doug Bishop words of wisdom. Absolutely Doug Bishop words of wisdom. Also, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. You want words of wisdom from Jacob Grouse.
Don't eat yellow snow.
That involves swear words and
That's good advice. That's good advice.
It is
A lot
good
of people
advice.
may not know that.
It is good advice.
Yeah.
highway bridge right there too.
All right, so I hopped on the smaller boat and we're gonna go underneath this bridge and we're gonna go down near the highway because this continues where there's more access for Nicholas or someone else to have put their vehicle in here. But the advantage we have on this boat is gonna be able to get us underneath this bridge. And we have a really good sonar system right there. It's Hummingbird Helix 10. You got some good imagery there.
Jacob trusted, Jacob approved.
That's right. Highway 75 crosses right over this creek right here. This bridge over here looks relatively newer. Maybe it wasn't as good 23 years ago. So far through this entire river behind me that we've been on from the main bay of the Lake Erie, it's been 1 to 2 feet. It's been a real struggle, and we've had a low bridge, but everywhere we get near these bridges, it gets deeper. You can see right here, 9 feet. And we could have easily turned around when we came into here and saw it got really shallow, which can issue some really big problems for a boat if you get stuck out here. But we get down here, we push through it really easily, really carefully, and we found deeper water where there could be a car. You never know. The last few overpasses have been railroad crossings, but this is an actual road. So there's a lot more probability with this one coming up. Plus you have the gas station right here. 13 feet. Wow, 14. It says, warning. Due to water pollution, this area of the river is unsafe for swimming, skiing, other water activities, and fishing. Fish caught in this area may be contaminated and unsafe to consume. And that is from the Toledo District of Health Authority. What do you guys think? It's safe to dive in, right?
Well, yeah, you're in a suit.
Yeah. I'm gonna dive in no matter what. Pretty sure that's why they're saying it's polluted and contaminated, because there's a landfill right here. So who knows what has seeped into this river. You see it coming in by the truckload. Ooh, car. Look at that. Right under the bridge there. One. That is definitely a car. We have one car right there. What else do we have here? 5 feet of water.
Yeah, it was 9 foot on that side.
Uh-huh. I haven't found many cars off the side of a railroad bridge in my time.
Yeah,
that's really suspicious. That's really suspicious.
Because they drive along the side of them.
Yeah. All right. Buoy's in the water and locked on. It felt really good. Feels like it's a really old car though. So we'll see. We're gonna go grab the dive gear. We're gonna go grab the dive gear off of the bigger boat where Jacob and Lindsay are waiting for us, and we're gonna haul right back down. I'm gonna dive it. I'm gonna see exactly what we have, and then we'll keep on. It's either what we're looking for or it's not. It's a huge process of elimination. So we have a car, we have a magnet on it, buoy locked on really good, right underneath those train tracks where I sent you the location.
All right.
And so we just need to get some dive gear.
Okay.
And I also would like you to come with us.
Well, I'm not going to sit here and leave Lindsay here.
Well, both of you.
I'm not going to leave the boat
here. I can stay here and take these two monkeys off.
I'll go ahead.
Did you put a new tank on that?
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. So thoughtful. Look at you go.
Yeah, we definitely wouldn't have made it under there.
Look.
Fast enough. Just lift it up and then he'll slide into it. Hey, Doug.
Yeah.
You're my hero. Everything good.
White car. It's really old. I have no emblems, no tag. I dug, the whole roof's been cut off by traffic or just erosion or from the toxicness of this landfill. I'm gonna need another tank. Like this is, and I'm gonna need to look at some pictures. I have some very unique characteristics that I can remember where there's light placements and window moldings. So bring up that year. But the front end and this marker light right on the side of the front end really makes me believe it's an Oldsmobile or a Buick, which are pretty much the same. The marker light on the side of it, right near the front bumper. The front bumper curves around and the marker light's right there. It's like half and half almost. So bring that up and let me see. Okay, after looking at the pictures of a 1983 Buick Century, from what I was able to remember down there with marker light placements and also the gas tank orientation on the vehicle, this is definitely not a Buick. It is a really old white vehicle. I dug through it. It's really super dark down there. To give you a perspective, it's sort of like chocolate smoke. You guys can see from the footage. Like it's really hard to see, but I'm confident, extremely confident, it's not his vehicle after looking at those the Google pictures of a 1983 Buick Century. Absolutely no way it can be that car after looking at those pictures. You're gonna make the dive world angry calling them flippers. Oh no.
Flippers in the ocean.
They're fins, they're flippers. Look, this is so rogue of an operation and unorthodox of what we do. You can call them whatever you want. It could be flippers, flippers, fins, whatever tickles your little fanny.
Flipping fins. Diver down. 1704. Exactly an hour from his last one.
It's an old railroad car. It's like one of the little utility carts. You can drive right down in there, coming underneath the 75. 7 feet deep. We know how we feel about those 7s, Jacob. Ooh, what we got there?
A pillar and a couple rocks.
So far, we got 2 in this little creek area, but we're kind of barricaded across here. How we're gonna get through, we have no idea. Is it gonna fit through there?
Usually these will move. Hold your placement. Somebody tried to cut me. Alright, I figured out a way.
Just send it right there.
No. Years of fishing with my dad has showed me a lot of tricks.
Oh, look at that go. You got it. Heck yeah. Ow! Where there's a will, there's a way. Oh, yeah. Nice. Nice. You can do it. Put your ass into it.
We got to make sure it's not going to close on us.
Good job, Jacob. Dad was a very smart man.
Dad still is a very smart man. That's how we get in and out of our fishing spot. We open it up and then we close it back in.
All right, well, this is where we need to go. We are less than a mile from Nicholas's last known location where he lived, where he left, off of Eastway, right here in Toledo.
Thank you, Dad.
So right now we're looking at our location right there. And that red dot symbolizes this red location. Well, you just hit something. Anyways, that red marker is where Nicholas lived. And this is where we're at. So we're less than a half a mile from his last known location at the moment. We just found a vehicle right off the edge of this roadway where this smokestack is. Big parking lot. That is definitely a vehicle, right? I mean, look at it.
Oh yeah, 100%. But
Last minute thoughts, Jacob?
I've fallen, I've cut my finger, I've walked up and down this thing 16 times because we lost our big blue light. I'm done with the day. Let's go dive some vehicles and let's go bring Nicholas home.
Huge shout out to Bubba's Towing. They were, 1, incredibly gracious with their time and all of their efforts, and then 2, everything that they did. They stuck in there with us today. Never once did they be like, forget it, you know. They were like, all right, let's try this, let's try this. So they were They were incredible. I mean, I can't say thank you to Bubba's enough.
Two cars in a train car in this small creek. We're gonna go back, get our air filled. Tomorrow, we're gonna dive on that 21 vehicles that we found yesterday. So all together, 24 vehicles. That's pretty awesome. There's still a lot of potential for one of these cars to be Nicholas's and or another case around this area. There's a ton of cases, ton of missing people from the Detroit area to the Michigan area to, what was the other town?
Columbus.
There's Columbus, Detroit. All of them are all surrounding Toledo. So the likelihood of it being one of them, pretty good. All right, well guys, we'll see you tomorrow.
Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, leave a comment, let us know what you thought about today's episode, and make sure you are subscribed. That's the only way you're going to keep up with Jacob and Lindsay and everything that's going on at ChaosDivers.
Yeah, thanks.
Rough seas. Got it, Jacob?
Oh yeah.
7 feet of water. Trying to get back to where we are. We can do it. Hold on for dear life. Maverick is super scared.
Maverick's fault. Ever since we got Maverick, nothing but bad waves. Lucky for you, I was born to do this.
There's a storm brewing, blowing in off of Lake Erie.